Hello everyone, this is White Coder here, and as I've announced a new series of Arduino, here we are going to write codes on microcontrollers like Arduino, and we are also going to have the simulations as well. The website that we are going to use is Cirkit Designer. Here we are going to start from the very basic level of coding, like lighting up of LED bulbs or continuing that blinking in some loops and all, to some advanced level like obstacle detection or obstacle avoidance, motion codes and all, totally in this simulation. This is my first video here for this series, so I thought let's start from the very beginning so that I can also slowly explain the codes, how it's working, and what are the components required, or how the connections are made, circuits are made. uh, and I found this website as very useful for me because I tried this last night, and I saw it's more user friendly as well, and it's easier for its user interfaces. So I visited this website, Circuit Designer. I can provide the link also in my description box. You can visit it, and here it gives you an interface like this. You can start from scratch. You can have a guide if you are completely new to this, or you're completely new with what Arduino is and what how to code and all. Then there are some also pre-built simulation projects here too. You can go and explore them as well and discover some simulations. For this one, I'm just going to write a very simple, a very basic one, very basic code for day one. In my upcoming videos, I will surely make some good projects and their simulations as well, and come up with some new ideas. But as this is my very first video, I'm going to start with a very basic one. Okay. You can see it has some AI feature as well to help you with, if you are not familiar with the programming language, or the C language or C++ used here. You can ask this AI, you can give your ideas and suggestions. Even it can also guide you how to complete the circuit and all. So let's start with the, here it gives you the design mode and the simulation mode. So all components, and this one is simulatable. That means it's for the simulation. I'm not going to select any of them. It will be by default something there. For the time being, I'm clicking Arduino. This is the board I am going to use today, the main microcontroller board. You can see here wired with AI or edit code. Today I'm going to manually do this. In my upcoming videos, I'll show how to use these AI tools as well, embedded AI tools, and to make your work much more faster. This is a very educational video. You can see a very basic video. That's why I'm doing this. Now, as I've said, how to light up an LED bulb. I'm going to select one. You can search components here, and you can also get some components. There are yellow color, green color, blue, and red as well. So I'm picking up the blue, because blue is my favorite color. Green as well. Okay. Now the thing is, this interface will actually guide you. So right click for holding this page and like moving, and left click is for selecting the components. Just pure guidance I've given. You can explore it yourself also. Here, so I have selected this LED bulb, and here it has two endpoints. You can see a cathode and an anode. I guess you all have learned in chemistry that cations are the positive charges and anions are the negative charges. So it's obviously the opposite one, that cathodes are the negative and anodes are the positive. Okay. Now as anode is positive, so it must connect to any of such pins in Arduino which will supply the power to it. So we are going to use a digital pin. You can see there are many pins like 13, 12, 11, 10, 9 here. These are all the digital pins. Here it is written also. You can check it. Now if we move down, if you want to search what analog pins are, these are the analog pins, and these are the power pins. Okay. So here it just needs the power, and it's enough to glow with this digital pin powers. So I'm going to choose any of such digital pins, and then I'm going to light this bulb up. So how we are going to make the circuit connection, please follow it. So for here there is 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. I can select, as the cathode is the negative, I have to ground it here. I have grounded it, and for, let me select as the this one. Okay, here it is. So we made a very basic connection, like 13 pin with the anode and the ground pin as the cathode one. That means this is the positive one and this is the negative one, or the grounded one. Here it has provided you options like how to code here. I'm moving this one for the time being. Yeah, here, edit code. Clicking the edit code, it will open up an interface where you can write the code and test your simulations as well, and also you can check whether your circuit is correct or not. So here we are going to write a code. So it is a setup. So put your setup code here to run once, and put your main code here to run it repeatedly. So what I have planned is I want to make this bulb glow with a 1 second of delay. Now always remember, in programming, like for the microcontrollers and all, we always choose a parameter of milliseconds for coding. For the time instances, parameter is always we choose some milliseconds. So 1000 milliseconds is 1 second. Similarly, for engineering purpose also, as much as I can remember, that the constant parameter or the parameter that we take into consideration for measurements are always in millimeters for engineering drawing and all. Similarly, here in this programming approach and in this microcontrollers coding for this one, we take the parameters in milliseconds for taking or for considering the timestamps or the time instances and all. So here we are going to write the code with the setup. Now one thing is that if you are not at all familiar with the Arduino coding and all, you can visit their official documentation page, and I will always recommend you to go through their documentation page of any websites or whatever libraries you use or whatever frameworks you use in future for any kind of software developments and all. Always go through the documentation page, because that's the best tutorial where you can understand, learn and implement. Okay, yeah, AI makes you work faster, but don't use AI until and unless you know what's going on underneath of it. Now I am writing this because I know the language, but those who don't know, I am referring it for them. This is the page of documentation page. You can go through it, you can explore it. There is a learn option, tutorial option. They made a complete feature where a newbie can come and learn how to use this, how to write the codes, how to make the connections and all. Yes, some basic knowledge regarding some electrical engineering or normal about some voltage parameters and resistors, it's required for working with this. But if you're still completely nearby, it's not impossible. You can learn it and you can still make your projects, mini projects or projects with microcontrollers, and you can make these simulations and codes. Now why the simulation softwares exist? Because it actually doesn't require any hardware, as you can see, and it's very safe to test, because in real time, if you're actually using the hardware, if any fault is occurring there, you have made any mistake, it may damage the board or you can burn it accidentally. So it's a very safe approach to test your code, to make the circuits, and if you check that the simulation is working, then you can do it in the real boards. Okay, so let's write with the code. It's pinMode. I have let me check which pin I've selected. I have selected pin number 13. So okay, so I wrote here, so pinMode. This syntax, if you're not familiar, I am again recommending you to visit this documentation, and also you can follow my videos. You can eventually get a knowledge or an understanding like how to code it. Okay. So I've selected pin mode, then 13, then I'm going to select the mode, like it has to be output mode. Now what's output? Actually it's going to bulb. The bulb is going to glow. So it's a output mode I've selected because it can this type of functions can contain two parameters, that is the pin number in which you have selected or inserted the pin, and the output mode or the input mode, whatever. This is all about the code of the setup. Now we are going to write the loop. Follow it carefully here. digitalWrite. Why I'm writing this? Because I have inserted the pin in the digital pins. digitalWrite, I have selected the pin number 13 and then high. What this high means? Here the high parameter means that the bulb will glow. Similarly, I want to delay it a 1 second. 1 second delay means it will turn it off. Delay by 1 second. Sorry, I've done a pretty. Then digitalWrite 13, and guess what I'm going to write for turning it off? It will be low. That means after 1 second. After 1 second, that means 1000 millisecond means 1 second. Okay. After 1 second, your the bulb is going to turn itself off, and this loop will continue to repeat itself. Then again it will delay by another 1 second, and then it will again turn itself on. So this is a loop. This is the loop body and this is a setup body. In setup body, most of the time you are writing the mode and the pin number, and in the loop most of the functions you are writing it, like what it will repeatedly do, and that this is the continuous active part. In programming, you have always done that one loop for active command line interface, that's while true, right? I guess you all are familiar with this one, while true. So what does it means? It means an active command line interface, right? Interactive, and it's always active. Similarly for the chatbot interface or whatever command line interface, or your native command line interface in your PC. Similarly here, this while loop is constantly active and it will constantly work in the microcontroller till it has been powered up. So here is an option for verification, like checking if the code is working or not. If the code is correct, it will verify. Yeah, it has been verified. Now you can go to the design page and you can check it, and you can play the simulation. It's going to start. You can check the bulb is glowing, and here's the pin number 13 connected, and it's going okay. Now this one was another simulation for the buzzer. Let's search if I can get the buzzer. I hope you all are familiar with buzzer. Let's search here. Piezo buzzer. Okay, I guess piezo speaker, it will work. It will work. It's one. I'm searching. So it has the pin 2 and pin 1. The red one is the positive one, so I'm going to give it in the, for example, command D8, and the negative one as the ground. Can ground become? Oh, no. So as this one has been occupied, oh no, okay, that's a very good feature. Without any using of breadboard, I have inserted 2 pins on the same ground. That's quite funny, but practically not possible without a breadboard. So in real life, if you're going to try this, like 2 pins inserted on the same hole, then it's not at all possible, Now we are going to code for this as well. So remember D8, and this is the ground one, negative one. The code with an every second of delay. Okay, before that I have to set the pin mode as output as well, because it's going to make sound, a beep sound. So this is the 8. I hope pin mode. Awesome design. It looks good. Now here we are going to write that with every 1 second of delay, before every 1 second of delay I am going to write the code here as digitalWrite. Then I have set the 8 comma high. So this means when the bulb will glow, the buzzer will make a sound. After that it will not make sound, comma, when the bulb is turned off. Let's verify it. Okay, so let's go to the simulation part and let's check if the sound is coming. I'm going to wear my headset, and here I have to check it if the desktop audio is audible or not. Okay, so 1 second. No, the sound is not coming here. Press it to the ground. Let's go to the design once again. Is there a mistake? This is the pin 1. This should be the... Okay, nope. It has been grounded properly. It is the D8 pin for the positive one. For options, okay, something wrong. Let's simulate it. Nope, the sound is not audible here. I don't know why. The code, what does the code says? pinMode 8 comma output. Okay, digitalWrite delay by 1 second, and this was the low. But still it's not making any sound. I don't know why. Is this a buzzer one, right? Buzzer should make a sound. I don't know if the code is wrong or not. Piezo speaker. Let's ask this AI if I made any mistake or not. Why the buzzer is not making a beeping sound? Oh, my caps was on, sorry. Let's check what I have written here and what are the changes going to make. Okay, D8 low noTone. Let's check this. constant. Piezo speaker is the 8. Tone frequency. Oh shit. So it doesn't work like that. Yeah. I thought the buzzer will also work like the same as the bulb. Okay, so the setup is pin mode, piezo pin, comma output. That's it. Storing this. Unsigned. Yes. Okay. 1000 Hz tone frequency and 200 millisecond. Then ensure piezo is silent at the start. No tone. Piezo pin. Then turn the LED on and play a short beep at the start of the on period. Tone as the piezo pin. Tone frequency. Delay tone on is the no tone. Delay 800 millisecond. Delay. Okay. Let's simulate this time. Okay, sorry. I've not compiled the code yet. Yeah. I guess you can hear the sound now. Okay. So basically, one second. Let's pause this. The sound is too much audible. So actually, I thought the buzzer will also work like the bulb as well, but no. I have to set the frequency here with a variable, and then I have to set the time span of that. Like as per my code, I have made this mistake. Like no tone. I've not given any parameter or threshold of that tone frequency. That's 1000. They have given, the AI has given here. Okay, so there are many equipments here too as well for trying, and yeah, we have the motor driver as well. In the long run, this one is going to play a very crucial role in our development as well. So you can see the how this AI is helping you. Currently I made some mistakes, or I was having some conceptual mistake, like I was not setting the tone frequency and its time period. I was missing both the parameters and setting it up. Then after that I asked AI what's the mistake here and why it's not beeping, give me the correct code it gave me. But always do this when you're completely trapped, or you can not find anything, or if you're conceptually wrong, but don't copy paste entirely. You can, but you have to understand what's giving. Like for example, I can understand what the code is trying to mean, but if you don't know what this code provided by the AI is trying to mean, go through the code, try to understand it, and try to grasp the concept and the idea. Okay, I hope that helps. So thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video, you are going to like this Arduino series for sure. Please hit the subscribe button, and thanks for watching this video again, and share with your friends who are completely new by to this microcontrollers, Arduino, and don't know how to code, and don't know why to go through this simulation. So this video is completely for you. In my upcoming videos there will be many much more interesting project ideas and things to build and simulate here. So goodbye.